Happy Memorial Day, everyone. I am here at the Movie Palace in Athens, Tennessee, and I'm about to go see the new Lilo and Stitch film. Tookie Weber! If I'm being honest, I technically watched the old Disney Channel show a few episodes before I got a chance to actually see the film itself. So, yeah, I bit of an unconventional introduction to the characters. But I do love Lilo and Stitch. They're awesome characters, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this film turns out. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Well, I'm back home. I wanted to do this earlier, but there were so many people in line for the next showing of Lilo and Stitch that I didn't want them to overhear me and get angry for spoilers, because there's going to be a lot in this review. So, yeah, if you plan to see the film, now's the time to click the stop button. And also, I tried to do it in my car, but unfortunately, the glare was not really working with me, so I decided to wait until I got home. So I'm sorry if I'm a little tired. It was a long ride home. Happy Memorial Day. But no, I actually liked this remake. They stayed true to the spirit of the original movie. They stayed true to the original spirit of most of the characters. They made a number of changes that in many ways actually made sense. For one thing, when Stitch Crest lands onto Earth, the first thing he does is go to a venue where he electrocutes this tracking collar to get it off, and then he crashes a wedding. And of course, it's set in our time as opposed to 2002 when the original film came out. So people are taking photographs of their cellies, and it actually makes it on the news. And let's see. In this version, Cobra Bubbles is not a social worker. He's a CIA agent and poses as a social worker when he finds out that the creature he doesn't know it's Stitch yet, but he pretends to be an upper class social worker so he can see Stitch. And considering his background, that actually in many ways makes more sense. They do not have Captain Gantu in this film, and I guess story-wise that makes sense. I mean, the only reason he was in the original one, in my humble opinion, was really to introduce him for the upcoming TV show that they made, based around the characters, if anybody still remembers that. And so, yeah, Jumba, voiced here by Zach Galifianakis, is something more of the primary antagonist. And like I said, there are spoilers, and he does not get the happy ending his animated film counterpart got. That's all I'm going to say. And also, the disguises that he and Pleakley take on actually work better, using camouflage to make them appear human. Alien technology, which in many ways makes better sense than what they did in the original film, just putting human clothes over themselves. Seriously, how could nobody see that there was somebody with clearly one big eye in front of them? What, they thought they were having one of those big snorkel masks? I know it's Hawaii, but nobody's gonna believe that. And then they did a lot of throwbacks to the original. Like Stitch seeing this film with a giant tarantula. There's probably some 1950s sci-fi fan who's gonna tell me what that title is. They had Lilo being an outcast or a hula school. There was this axolotl-looking alien who had a bright smile and was happy to go blow anything up. And in this version, Nani wanted to go over to a California school to study marine biology, and little Lilo gets confused, calling it Join the Marines. And thanks to the alien technology, they're able to see each other regularly. Teleportation devices. Don't know how else to describe them. And David and some other neighbor woman who might be his grandma are more involved in the story. And but this was actually a great film. I think they did a really good job with it. I'm willing to give it 4 out of 5 starfists. Yes. Misa Grisa. Thank you, Stitz. This is Ranger Fanboy. Happy Memorial Day, and please remember the reason we celebrate it.